Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Finish him!
Perfect.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to you all. We are now live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. It is Thursday. It is November the 7th, 2024. And what happens when not only are you recapping AEW Dynamite, but you're also recapping NXT? What happens when you got to do both? Well, you don't get sad. You get S.A.N.A.D.A. That's right, S.A.N.A.D.A. Something about NXT and Dynamite again. The second time that we're doing this year alone. And hopefully we don't have to do this again. I hope we do not have to do this again. But what is going on, everyone? It is me. It is Steve. I know I look in the dark. Oh, I look like I'm in the dark right now. Let me fix this for you guys. Is he in the dark right now? Here I am. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope you all having a wonderful evening wherever you are around the world. Hopefully you're safe. Hopefully you're happy. You're not sad. You're not in the mud. You're not crying somewhere, but nevertheless, we are live. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media and all that fun stuff. We do have a poll in the chat as well. Or if you're on YouTube, all right? If you're on YouTube right now, we do have a poll in the chat for you guys to Let us know, what show did you prefer last night? What show did you prefer? And I am not alone. I'm here joined by the good brother. I know he's happy about next week, and I think he might be there. He might be there next week in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The one, the only. This is a homecoming for him. The one, the only Walty. What's going on, brother?
Homecoming. Oh, you talking about next week?
Yeah, next week's homecoming for you, brother. Homecoming.
Next, we'll see.
Bridgeport.
That's TBD.
Bridgeport's favorite son. Like, come on, bro.
That's
You got it.
TBD.
TBD.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if Tony hooks it up this time. It's all up to him.
Bruh.
But how have you been, Walty? What's been going on with you?
You know,
Aren't you happy? I know I'm happy.
About what? The rating? That's what it sounds like you're happy.
Well, no. The week that's how it's going so far, I'm just happy, bro. The way the week's been going.
Oh yeah, big week.
My parlay hit. My parlays hit today.
We're almost to Friday.
Exactly,
nothing crazy happened these past few days.
You know what I'm smelling, bro? I'm smelling change, bro. I'm embracing the change.
What change? I don't know what change. I'm living my life the way it is.
Savings, people are still, having an issue accommodating to this.
That
time.
is an adjustment, it felt like it felt normal to me, but it felt a little different.
Like wave?
Felt a little different on Wednesday, yeah. I don't know what happened.
Wave?
It's like it got very silent in my job. I don't know. But I just move on. Yeah.
Exactly. You just move on, brush it off your shoulder. Funny, I seen people say, I'm leaving the country.
We're going to Canada.
I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Mexico. Good. We don't want you.
All right. Now let me stop.
Let me stop. What's wrong with me, yo? What the fuck? But
anyone's to do whatever they are pleased to do, as long as they're not committing no crime.
Exactly. Now, look, if you need a one-way ticket, my mother's a travel agent, okay?
Oh, come on, man.
It'd be a good time to promote the family business here. But, look, man, I'm going to be real with you, man. I thought last night's shows, they were all right. Nothing to really go crazy about, to be honest with you. Like,
I felt the same way.
We do have a poll in our chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to chime in with your thoughts, what show did you prefer last night? Did you prefer AEW Dynamite, or maybe you preferred NXT? Or hey, maybe you were in the mud and you didn't watch. It's possible, it's possible. People were feeling some type of way last night and they chose not to watch. Neither. It's possible, Walter. It's very, very possible. But it's important that we start the show with this. Walter, it's very important that we kick off the show with the weekly tradition of the rating. It would not be a review like this, and I wish our investors were here for this because I'm pretty sure they're curious too. They're waiting, you know what I mean, for the results. And unlike other results, this will be quick. You don't have to wait days. There's no mailing ballots, anything like that. But the results are in, folks, for those of you who are not aware. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it'd be this bad. But NXT last night. Let me just be clear on this real quick. NXT last night was preempted because of the election on Tuesday. They knew, like, yo, look, if we go live on Tuesday, no one's gonna watch. Because a lot of people were so concerned with who will be our next president of this great nation of ours, the United States of America.
Yeah. Well, that was a smart move of them to do that because no one would have talked about NXT at all.
So they decided, you know what? Let's move the show to Wednesday. And you know what? Not only that, let's do something different on this Wednesday. Let's take the show to the ECW Arena, the 2300 Arena in South Philadelphia, home of ECW, right? Let's make it nostalgic. Let's bring in some ECW name from yesteryear to make this show stand out a little bit, right? And get people to tune in on the CW on Wednesday night. Keep that in mind. That's what NXT had to go through. Meanwhile, AEW, they were on their day. It was their Wednesday night. It was, what's the word I'm looking for here, Walter? What's the word that I'm looking for here right now? Business as usual.
Yeah,
Business.
it's like they didn't have to move nights. They were still the same time slot, same network.
There's no
Yeah.
games that is
No game.
important.
Yeah, no postseason games. Obviously it's
They,
gonna be basketball games, but no
it's,
postseason games.
it's beginning of the season. No one's really like,
Yeah, no one's
sitting,
in, and their ratings are declining too. So.
you know. So keep that in mind. But I know I'm rambling on right now, and for some people, just get to the fucking point
Yeah,
already.
get to the rating. What are you doing?
The fuck is this? The fuck is
Fuck
this?
is this? Get to the rating.
So I didn't want to preference all that before I get to the rating. All right, just keep
Okay.
that in mind. What do you want me to start with first? NXT or AEW? Should I
Start
start
with
with
NXT. Start
the
with
home
NXT.
the away team? The away, because
Start with
remember
the away team.
NXT last night, knowing what we know, did 619.
Not bad for a different
Not
night.
bad. For a different night, they were up from the week before. The week before they were 588.
Damn. They went up. They went
They went
up
up.
from a
Yeah,
different night. Okay.
exactly. They went up from a different night. Yes, they were up from a different night. I think I have it here. Yeah, they were up from last week 588, right? Meanwhile, AEW Dynamite regular night, they did 523,000 viewers.
What?
520. They
What
went
happened?
under. Mind you, the week before they did 628,000.
Yeah.
So they lost.
They lost.
More than 100,000 viewers. We're like, fuck this. We're not watching. You got to keep in mind too. You got to remember this too. And I don't want, again, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but let's keep it a buck. AEW fans are Democrats. A good portion of the AEW fan base were crying somewhere. They were crying in a corner because of the results of the U.S. election.
So they're not gonna watch?
So they're like, I refuse to watch. I'm going to cry in a corner. I'm going to go crazy on social media.
It's supposed to be a distraction.
You know how these fans are. There's nothing for them as a distraction.
Oh, there's no excuse for this ratings decline.
No,
Come on,
there's
man.
no excuse. There is no excuse. Because here's the thing about it. Both shows, I'll be honest with you, they were all right. Nothing. Yeah, they were all right. There's nothing to go crazy about. Okay, nothing to go crazy about at the end of the day. But here's where I'm disappointed with AEW. You knew about this weeks in advance. You knew NXT was going to be on your day, and you guys just did regular business as usual.
Yeah, they didn't. It was like just a solid episode, but nothing special about it. No great return. I mean, we get a return, I guess. Yeah, but nothing that screams, "Oh shit, we have competition."
Yeah, nothing. Like again, we as a family watched NXT, right? Us as a family,
we watch both.
We watched both, and I had on the TV had AEW. But I'll be real with you, like rewatching it back and all, I'm like, yo, I think someone said this on social media. It is very true. It's like going to two parties, right? One party just boring as shit. Like, all right, nothing's really going on here. Like, nothing's popping out here, right? The girls, they're all right. They're not really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was AEW. Meanwhile, NXT, they had the cool music. They had the cool DJ. You know what I'm saying? He was killing the mixes, right? You know what I mean? It's like if NXT brought in Walter, you kind of get if you're in the tri-state, you'll get the reference. They brought in DJ Adani.
I don't know.
I know no one know who the fuck everyone know who the fuck Adani is. Everyone know who DJ Adani is, right? Walter, you know who he is, right?
DJ Adani.
Adani.
Oh, Spanish people.
It's still, come on, bro. He's transcended. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Alex Sensation. Okay,
There you
okay.
go. A little more recognizable name.
All right. It's like they brought in. It's like they brought in DJ, the coolest DJ you know, right?
The point is, the presentation was very spot on. Theme song was great to hear back. You know, they brought some legend. No, they brought just Bubba Ray, and what's his? Oh no, they brought Devon too, and they brought RVD. So you got three names there. They didn't really go all out. They also didn't treat it like it was a competition show. If you think about it, it
They
was just a
didn't.
theme show.
They did not, and that's on them. That's on
No, I'm
them.
talking about NXT as well. Like it's not like they brought big names out. Like they brought ECW legends.
Yeah, but
Don't
you
don't
understand too,
forget
like the
Rhino and
market that
stuff.
the market they were in, they're in Philly.
Yeah, they didn't have to go all out. They just brought back that fit the theme of the show. They brought back those people.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, bro, look, it was fine that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what's what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, yo, this. But at
But
the
it
end of
made
the
me
day,
not. It made me not want to watch NXT next week. That's the thing.
you're not excited for next week, bro. You're not excited next week.
I mean, who's really gonna watch?
You're not excited next week for Adriana Rizzo versus Nikita Lyons. You're
Maybe
not.
I'll catch it on Twitter. Yeah.
You're not excited for Fallon Henley
I didn't even
defending
know she was the champ. To
the
be
North
fair,
American
so
Women's Championship against former champion Kalani
until last
Jordan.
night, I didn't know because I didn't. I guess she won it. What Halloween Havoc? I didn't watch that.
You're
So
not excited for the men's and women's Iron Survivor Challenge qualifying match, which, by the
no, I'm
way,
I'm excited for that event. Yes, I'm excited for that PLE coming up. I like that line.
yeah, me too. I like Deadline too. I think Deadline is a very, very good show. I think overall it's going to be fun, which, by the way, they did announce officially it's going down on December the 7th from the Armory in
Armory.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah. Should be fun. Should be fun. But meanwhile, AEW, like we said, just regular business practices, like usual, man. They did nothing. They didn't give you anything that you knew, like, all right, we're competing with the NXT. Let's give the people
No,
something. You know what they gave you at the end, bro? They gave you Ricochet and Powerhouse Hobbs, bro. Ricochet. Look, I'm happy to see Powerhouse Hobbs again. I'm happy that they remember that the fuck he was on fucking payroll, but goddamn, bro. Like
no, but
I knew
yeah.
he was recovering from injury. Like I knew he was recovering from injury, but goddamn, bro, really? That's how we're
But
closing
the
the
way
show.
they brought him back was weird. Like out of nowhere, he feels some type of way from the Don Callis family. Like why? This makes sense. The reasoning didn't make sense to me because he felt betrayed or something, or they left him hanging. He was
I don't
fucking
know.
hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt, dude. He
So
was hurt
what? Why is he a babyface all of a sudden again?
because Walter. Fuck it, that's why, bro. Because fuck it, that's why, bro.
And this is why people can't really tune in every week.
I know. By people at times just be like, yo, you know what, bro? And again, bro, I'm seeing the comments on social media. I'm seeing people saying like, yo, the wrestlers are good. The talent is there. Just the creative is very pedestrian. Look, bro, I'm using big fancy words here. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck
But
is this?
yeah, that just means AEW. There's just no interest. Like, yeah, the show wasn't bad. It was fine. But like, there's no buzz. There's still no buzz till this day.
There's no
Next week,
buzz.
cool. They're going to Bridgeport. Great.
You should, bro.
Still not
That's
not
your
not.
town, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
should be.
do you think
Like,
I'm buzzing for that though?
I mean,
Yes, Kesha and Cole would be a nice match. It's a great match.
yeah, bro. Watch Adam Cole pin Kenosuke Takeshita on live in person, Walter. And if you're lucky,
I think
and if
this
you're
is where
lucky,
MJF comes out.
and if you're lucky, Walter, you can slide down to the front row, bro. If you're lucky,
Oh, come on, man. Have
come on,
some
bro.
respect.
Have some, bro. Where's your pride, Steve?
Don't worry. I'll
Where-
be, if I do go, I'll take all the nice pictures. Just jam packed arena, like
Jam
Edge would
packed,
say.
jam packed to the Raptors. Not an empty seat in sight. I like how you're thinking, Walty. I like your spirit, brother. I like the way you're thinking. But how do we do this today, bro? How do we go about this? Oh, by the way, yeah, like I mentioned before, the ratings they are what they are. To quote our good old buddy Barry the Buzzard, no milli.
Half a milli for them.
They lost half a milli, bro. Damn.
Half a milli.
Well, I should mention this too, and I forgot. Like last year,
What were they were at 8
last year, AEW Dynamite on this day, 804,000 viewers, bro.
Oh my god, we thought that was a tragedy.
I mean, it kind of is though, bro.
It sort of was, but not as bad as this. This is bad.
804,000.
No, now they wish they had that right now.
Yes, bro.
That would be great for them. 800.
They would kill, bro, for 800,000, bro. Yo, I'm telling you now, bro. They hit 800,000 again. Tony Khan is gonna go on Twitter, bro, and thank the fans and this and whatnot.
Thank you guys. Number one on cable.
Were they even number one on cable last night?
I don't know. No, definitely not. If NXT beat them, why would it be number one?
They were.
What?
They were 0.16 in the 18 to 49 demo.
Ooh, that demo. Oh no.
No demos either. I have to make a no demo t-shirt either soon, bro.
No demo.
No demos, bro. I know it seems like we're just rambling on here. We're just like, come on, guys.
The rating's done. NXT won.
Let me ask you this question. Do you want to start with NXT first? Or do you want to start with AEW first? Or do you want to just go from what happened at the same time? But how do you want to do this?
I don't. It's up to you. Don't you have this formatted?
I kind of do. I have the result. But I want to ask you though. Yo,
it don't matter.
We were 3 of the 500K. We were, yo.
Yeah, because we had NXT in the, and not on the TV. We did.
Well, I did. We can't buy it. I'm on TV.
You did not have NXT on the TV. NXT was not on TV, and yet they still look. We try to help AEW more, and it didn't work out.
Hey there, guys. Wednesday Night Wars, NXT and AEW Dynamite was cool last night. It was all right, respectfully.
I don't know. It's up. It don't matter to me.
To you.
I feel like.
What do you guys want? I'll tell you guys what in the chat.
Tell the chat where they want.
What do you guys want? Do you guys want to start with NXT first or with AEW Dynamite first? What do you guys want to start off with today? Let us know in the chat. Cause to us it doesn't really matter, but we want to ask you guys. We even have a poll in the chat, guys, asking you guys what show was better. What was the better show last night? So chime in as well in the chat. It will be appreciated.
I'm gonna vote.
You're gonna go cast your vote, Walter. Make sure it's fair and square. Your vote is fair and square. There's no rigging involved. There's no rigging.
I don't know. It's hard. I'm not gonna vote because I don't know what show was better.
Go back and forth.
Go back and forth, the things happening at the same time,
No, but no, that's too much. It's just ugh.
Give it a shot at least for this first one. What show really started first? I think it was AEW with the MVP segment, right?
It kind of did. Let me get the notes at you real quick here, Walty.
I believe it was the Her Syndicate because NXT started with a ECW intro.
They did. They both, again, you got to remember, dude, they're in Philly, so you got to give that nostalgia, right? Also, let me check the cage match. What was the cage match rating as well, bro? Because I'm curious on this. So NXT from cage match got 6.90. By the way,
yes, some people were.
Meanwhile, AEW got a 7.2.
That's kind of fair. I do think AEW probably had some more watchable segments, but it's not saying much.
Steve got that Jey Uso migraine.
For real.
Yeet. I need a haircut too, bro. I'm due for a cut. But
no, you can't shave this month.
What happened?
You're not supposed to shave.
I'm getting a haircut. I can't get a haircut.
That's shaving. Is that
what do you mean? I'm getting that, bro. So so you're gonna tell me Thanksgiving?
Sure.
Thanksgiving
Yeah,
Thursday. You're gonna go woofing, bro. Yeah, okay, brother.
maybe.
Nah, I gotta get a cup, bro.
I
I gotta
think
be
so.
fresh. I gotta be
I don't
fresh.
know. I'm
Gotta be.
like you. I don't know.
I don't know. I should be merch. I don't know. Anywho,
Yeah.
uh, whatever, man. Um, so they did start up NXT with the video package, right? Of ECW, which I thought was very cool. Again, nostalgia. So you got to jump on the nostalgia, right? Meanwhile, AEW kicked off here with, it kicked off with the Hurt Syndicate, and they showed what happened last week when Swerve was attacked by Bobby Lashley. This is what happens when you don't take the business card or you don't accept it. That business card is like a golden ticket to change your life per MVP, right? And out came Swerve. Out came Swerve, and he had that deep voice. Bobby Lashley, I'm challenging you to a match. Hey, thank you, Romeo. No shave Novembers until
There
Thanksgiving. We
you
won't
go. See,
have you showing to your family. Like, so you gotta get a cup before Thanksgiving because barbershops are closed on Thanksgiving. Come on, bro.
until yeah. So you get it the Wednesday before. You don't get it. You don't
Bro,
wait.
my
You
my
don't get it
barber my
early.
barber gonna be booked. He's booked on whole Wednesday, and the shop is up
Yeah,
on day
let's see.
before
I
the
could
hot.
do that. I don't mind waiting that long.
You
Let's
go on
see.
an app.
Huh?
You booked through the app. Your
Oh,
barber.
I do book through
I'm
an app.
sorry, bro. They go to all barbers, bro. I am not booking through an app. I'm old fashioned. Either I call you or I text you. You let me know when to show up. I'll be there. That's how I am with
Well,
my barber.
I'm sorry you're stuck in your old ways, pal. But yeah, I could wait three. I could wait 3 weeks. I
Yeah, could
mean,
wait. Look, I can wait. You know, I got the Hector look right now, the landscaping look. But back to the point here, though,
come
right?
on, man. That racist.
Swerve Strickland is challenged. Well, look, I know a lot of my, our people, Walter, who are willing to leave this country now. They're trying to go back to Consueloville. So it is what it is.
Consuelo. Come on.
Guadalupe land, whatever.
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
God. Guadalupe land. Come on, man.
Oh, here we
They're
go.
they're debating whether they want. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna go anywhere. That's it. That's enough. Like you were saying, Swerve, Lashley,
Challenging.
Full Gear. Yeah.
Mind you, you would think, Tony Khan would have the graphic ready for, this match. It's official, right? No, no graphic.
Let him take his time. Come
But
on.
look, bro. It took them a while, bro. They got the Bobby Lashley graphic up before this. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing? It took them a week to
Yeah,
get the
I'm
Lashley.
surprised he didn't do it. Yeah, he did it. He waited
I
a
wonder
week later.
why, huh? I wonder why.
Why?
Everyone's upset, right, about some result, but until they ask who did Tony vote for, but that's no here or there. Anyway, um, after this in NXT, we did get the opening match of we did get the hardcore match between Jada Parker and Lola Vice with Dawn Marie as the special guest referee. Walter, what was your overall thoughts on this opening contest? Again, it's nostalgia. I know. Look, everyone won, right? That was the. I'm sure if we go through the what do you call that? The hourly, rate, right, and all that stuff. I'm sure
Yeah,
this was the highest thing, right? The highest segment on the show, the highest thing on the show, right?
highly rated. It should be was the lead-in. Um, they didn't have to really do all that. Just them appearing is fine with me. But
No,
they did their thing. Wasn't anything crazy. Didn't feel like a hardcore match, but it was a nice little fun match. I felt like, and like I said, no complaints from me seeing them wrestle. Of course, I mean, No complaints.
I saw Dawn Marie and it brought me back, bro. Hey,
Dawn
bro.
Marie was like, "What the?" At first, I didn't know because I guess I didn't see her entrance. I must have missed it or something.
She's seasoned. She's seasoned now.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But I was like,
I'm not saying like again, I'm not saying like fine wine, respectfully, but if I'm at a party, if I had a couple of, I guess, you know what I mean. But it brought me back to the golden days, you know what I mean, of ECW.
And the crowd loved it.
The crowd, bro, you gotta remember, bro, Philly ate it up, bro.
They really, and they were loud the whole night. Like, even though the show wasn't that great, I bet that live experience just was completely different from us watching on TV.
It was, dude, absolutely. So. But yes, Jada Parker did pick up the win. I thought, again, it was a fine hardcore match, right? Did they need to be a hardcore match? Not really, but I get it. It's in Philly, so you have to go. Yeah. Because I don't think they really. I just don't think them two with weapons is just not it. You know what I mean?
They're not. This is their first time probably doing a match like that, so it's like, it is what it. I didn't expect anything crazy from them. At the end of the day, it's still NXT.
Of course,
we gotta still remember that. And yeah, I just realized a lot of women were featured.
Oh, for of course, bro. Absolutely. We saw after this, Rob Van Dam was speaking with Kalani Jordan backstage, right? We saw Kalani Jordan doing the split like Rob Van Dam, right? Doing the split, right? And then next thing we know, he was attacked backstage. He was attacked. I wondered by who? That darn Wesley. God damn it.
Think it was Wesley?
By that damn no good Wesley. Meanwhile, over on the AEW side, they showed a video package from Orange Cassidy and Jon Moxley about their feud. We then got Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy teaming up to take on the Death Riders. That's what they're being called now, Walter. The Death Riders of Pac and Claudio Castagnoli. Wheeler Yuta was at ringside, and I thought this was it was fine for the most part. Yes, they're being now labeled at the Death Riders in their Titantron. The match started on the rampway with Darby Allin jumping onto Claudio from the top of the entrance tunnels. The match was thrown out when Marina Shafir targeted Cassidy, and this led to a brawl between everyone involved. And the baby faces were outnumbered until Mark Briscoe and Kyle O'Reilly, Rocky Romero, Tomohiro Ishii showed up and send the heels packing. Now, mind, there's somewhere in this, Walter, there's somewhere in this where Claudio darted Darby into the ring post. Looked very, very crazy.
Yeah, this guy loves taking some crazy ass spots. It's not even the opener. It's not even the main event. This is just in the middle of the damn card. And here you are taking crazy ass spots, man.
Worst of all, Walter. Worst of all. The middle of fucking Manchester, New Hampshire, bro. The fuck, bro?
We're not gonna make fun of them. I don't know much. I don't know what you could really do there. So
I respect your honesty, Chief. It's Dynamite worth the watch. Skip to watch NXT. Some would say, Chief, that you made the right choice. Some would suggest take an edible and then watch AEW. That's how I usually do, honestly. I can't watch wrestling sober. I can't. But that's nor here or there.
It's okay. It was to me, you could argue it was better in NXT, but not by much.
It's not by much. It's not by much. It goes back to what I'm saying. It's like going to a party. One party's more funner than the other. You know what I mean? Like
the crowd was more lively in NXT than this New Hampshire crowd. So.
What the couple hundreds that showed up?
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. The couple
it's
thousand.
Probably gonna be more than next week.
Well, the day of, bro. If you do go, day of.
Well, obviously it's day of.
Day of. You'll get 2 tickets.
We'll see. We'll see how I feel that Wednesday. Watch some Dynamite or Rampage.
You are really? Are you really?
My bad. I might leave when Rampage starts. Maybe. I don't know.
Walter, why would you leave the Rampage? Why would you do that for, bro?
This is the hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
I gotta work the next morning, pal. I ain't gonna do watch no damn
Well,
Rampage.
I respect your opinion. I respect your decision, Walter. Where were we here? Where were we? Where were we here? Over on NXT, we saw the family, right? We saw Channing's, Stack Lorenzo, right? Luca Crucifino and Adriano Rizzo, with, of course, the North American champion, Tony D'Angelo. They're confronted by the full-blooded Italians, Nunzio and Tony Mamaluke, who stated that D'Angelo would pay a tax for trying to invade their territory, with Nunzio getting a shot at the North American title tonight. I love the whole vibe, right? Because again, the full-blooded Italians, right? The family. It's crazy to see that Nunzio's still wrestling. Like, I know he still wrestles on the independents here and there, here in the Northeast, right? I will say this, and I said this to us when we were watching NXT. Keep your eye on Luca Crucif. Keep your eye on that Luca guy, yo. Keep an eye on him. Now, what's his name? Once again, Luca Crucifino. Keep your eye on that guy, bro. I'm telling you right now, that guy is gonna turn his back. I know we don't got this clip anymore. We don't have it. But here it is. When I think of Luca Crucifino, you know what I think, Walter?
What do you think?
There's a little snake in the grass right there. Hey, little boy.
Hey, little boy.
Snake in the grass, bro. Luca Crucifino, he looks like a snake in the grass. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you. But that, again, seeing Nunzio wrestle, it made sense. Again, they're in the 2300 arena, right? So why the fuck not? Can you imagine how do you win the title? That shit would be crazy.
It would have been funny, and that would have been a
had
terrible
it been AEW, had it been AEW, for sure he would have gone over.
Nah,
sure.
no way. I don't
Tony,
think they're that crazy.
Come on, Tony used to
But
love
Nunzio,
AEW.
I mean, he still looks the same. Still
Yeah,
has the
bro.
same body shape too. I mean, age don't matter.
No diddy. Over there on the AEW side,
That's a
Renee
Diddy
Paquette
comment.
was backstage, was backstage with Ricochet, wondering who the mystery partner will be in the main event. Ricochet stated that he could choose anyone because so many people have issue with the Don Callis family, but he'll keep it a secret for the time being. Ricochet expressed his pleasure upon seeing the Hurt Syndicate, while MVP stated that they simply wanted to wish him success. Ricochet tell them to watch him work. I'm gonna ask you this question: would you be open to seeing Ricochet join the Hurt Syndicate?
I don't know about right now. He's still a babyface. I don't think turning him heel this soon would do anything.
Some would say
If he gets stale, yeah, you could always resort him to that.
Yeah. From there, I mean, to me personally, bro, can you imagine if this whole time, right? Like, yeah, look, man, this guy has 1 foot out, but while he's still here, can you imagine they put
especially if he's gonna be with? I know we're gonna talk about him later, but Powerhouse Hobbs. I guess those two make sense to be in that.
Can you imagine, bro, if they had Ricky Starks to this whole fucking faction, bro? I would laugh, bro. Damn. But who knows, right? Tony D is a potential main event player. I feel his current gimmick will hold him back in the main roster. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I do think he has potential to be a big time player in NXT. Main roster is still to be determined.
Yeah, he probably still needs to be there for a little more. A little while.
Yeah. So let's move on here. What else happened here? We had Javon Evans versus Wesley. Like we mentioned earlier, Rob Van Dam was attacked, but he showed up anyway later on during the match. They played one of a kind. They got the crowd going, right? And Javon Evans, mind you, they were going back and forth. And Javon Evans, mind you, Wesley's on the opposite side of the ring. And he goes for the frog, and he botched it too, by the way. He botched the frog splash. Look, I'm going to say this. I can forgive because it happened. Mistakes happen. It's fine. You know, that whole spot when they were in St. Louis and he tried to do that fucking little flip thing off the top rope. And I guess Randy Orton was supposed to catch him into the RKO, and that whole thing happened. I can understand that. But homie, you're trying to you botch a frog splash? I saw it, Walter. I'm sure you saw it. I know you saw it too. I know everyone saw it. You saw it, right?
I saw, obviously. I'm not gonna go hard on him.
You know,
Kid's only 20 years old.
Yeah,
He
but homie,
tried something again. Yes, it didn't work out. I didn't think it was as bad as it seems, but it was not necessary. I would have probably, I don't know, anything but that. He could have tried like a high elevated frog splash like Montez does. So anything. I mean, but at the end of the day, he's still learning. It's NXT. Yeah, these spots. It was a miss, and he shouldn't try that again.
That wasn't a botch. They
Yeah,
had
it's
a
not a
move to do
botch.
across
Yeah,
the ring. He got as much as he could.
right. He tried to do something that didn't fully execute, but yeah, I guess impress is a nice word. But like I said, he's still young. I'm not gonna go like hard on him. He has a lot of time to develop.
Let's hope so. I hope he does have time to develop, because let me tell you, man, that was just ugh.
I don't think it was as bad as you're making it seem either. Come on.
To me, at least, like, come on, bro. Like, the first time I understand, because hey, man, it happened. Right?
He's trying new things. You could get away with that on NXT. You can't get away with that on the main roster. You have to. At the end of the day, you gotta treat this show like how it is, a developmental show. Come on, man.
Fine. But yes, Javon Evan did get the win. There was some outside moment also where Van Dam, like, I guess he's on the outside. You know, he should have done the Van Daminator, but he didn't do it on Wesley.
No, he can't do that nowadays. Come on.
Can you imagine though the pop he would have gotten though? Yeah. Big pop, bro. Big pop. Big pop. Let me tell you. From there, we did get the fight without honor, the conglomeration of Mark Briscoe, Tomohiro Ishii, and Kyle O'Reilly versus the learning tree of Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith. Look, man, you guys know when Jericho's on, it's the bathroom break. It is. There's reports, there's rumors, Walter, I'm sure you heard about this, about Ring of Honor getting a potential new TV deal.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to explains why Jericho is holding on to that title. That being said, this match was, meh, whatever.
Meh.
All you need to know here, Tomohiro Ishii did pin Jericho. Keep this away from Full Gear. I do not need to see this match at Full Gear. But knowing Tony Khan, he might put it at Full Gear.
Jericho and Ishii, yeah, that's going to happen for sure at Full Gear. Come on.
Fuck. Going to the bar, bro. I'm going to the bar. I'm not saying for that.
I am the learning tree.
It's the bathroom break, brother.
I am the bathroom break. Everyone's gonna get up, not just you. So you better get a head start.
We did see Eddie Thorpe try to speak to Ava backstage, but Ava said that they would have to postpone because she was heading to make an announcement. And you're probably wondering, what was this announcement? We mentioned it earlier. We mentioned this earlier. The announcement was that it's the return of the Iron Survivor Challenge. It's the return of NXT Deadline. It's happening on December the 7th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And of course, it's the return of the Iron Survivor. And of course, they are going to be running the Iron Survivor Challenge for men and women as well. And the qualifying matches will take place this coming Tuesday on NXT. And mind you, Ishii got the win. And of course, you got to give the momentum, right? This Saturday on Rampage, Collision is going to be for the Trios Championship. Oh boy. Whoop-de-doo. But look, I've always enjoyed the Iron Survivor for the most part. They've always been fun to me. It's like a mixture of the King of the Mountain with the Beat the Clock challenge. So should be fun. It makes you wonder who's going to be this year. I think for sure, I would either do for the women. I would probably do Stephanie Vaquer for the women.
I mean, what do you mean, the winner? Who's
For
gonna
the
win the
women,
thing?
for the women, yeah, for the women,
Who's gonna win? Or are
yeah.
you talking about the
And
field?
for the men, and then for the men, hmm, for the men,
For
Obafemi.
yeah, probably Obafemi.
It's about that time, bro. It's this time. It's this time. So we'll see how that goes as well. What else happened here? Let me give. I'm going back and forth, Walter. Gosh darn it. John Moxley cut a promo backstage telling Orange Cassidy that Wheeler Yuta doesn't belong to him. He's a soldier under Mox's control. Okay. That was cool. We did get Adam Cole versus Malachi Black. I thought this was a fine match. Again, Adam Cole needing to get 3 wins here, right? Needed to get 3 wins to get the match with MJF. And look, was it anything close to their match from NXT many years ago? No. Was this as good as the Buddy Matthews match? A little bit. Nothing much, though. But Adam Cole, when it was all said and done, got the W. Picked up the win. Walter, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid match. About I don't know if it was better than Buddy Matthews' match. Maybe a little better. I don't know, but like, yeah, you could tell Malachi Black. He's I won't say he's washed or anything like that, but it's not. He doesn't wrestle much singles matches, so it's not gonna be as crisp or as good as it was once back in NXT. When he had that match with Cole. But the match itself was fine. Now just rumors that Black is leaving or so whatever, retiring, whatever it is.
Well, there's got
And
people
he
talking
shot that down. Yeah, he shot that down this morning though.
because they posted
Yeah.
again. They hugged at the end, right? They hugged and people were even us. I'm like, yo, maybe, hey man, he's probably on the way out, and
It was
little did
mostly
we,
respect.
yeah, it was mostly respecting. That's all it was, Walter. Just two
But
guys that
people overreacted and they said, "Oh, he's leaving." No, he's there for a while. I'm pretty sure he has a long term contract.
oh, for sure, dude. He has a long-term contract. He's not going anywhere. He's there to stay, whether y'all like it or not. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. I'm sure. I know there's people out there who are not happy with his delivery, like the way he, because it feels like he just is counting down the days. But that's on him, though, bro. That at the end of the day, that's on him. I think Tony needs to sit him down, like, hey, bro, look, man, you can't be acting like you don't want to be here and shit. But that's my humble opinion.
That ain't happening.
That's not
What are you?
no,
What
that
are you
ain't happening.
saying?
That ain't happening. We did see after this, right? Like during the announcement, Robert Stone decided to make fun of Philadelphia, which was his death wish because the lights went out. And I'm like, okay, who's gonna come out? Is it Sabu? Is it Sabu?
Not
Is it
Sandman.
the Sandman? No, it was the TNA Hall of Famer Rhino with the gore, bro.
Right.
Hey
I love it,
man,
man.
I don't mind it, bro. I don't mind it at all,
Still
bro.
looks the same too.
Hasn't aged one bit, bro.
I know.
Has not aged one fucking bit. I love it, dude. There you go. After this, over on the AEW side, Renee Paquette interviewed. By the way, hold up. I did mention the hug. Cole thanked him, that being Malachi Black, for the match, and revealed that that he and Roderick Strong both scored 3 victories, and there will be a 3-way match at Full Gear. Max was shown watching the match from his house. Then he made a phone call. Kyle O'Reilly was also shown watching the segment. So hold up. How do they? I thought they each had to get 3 wins.
No, I think the story was Cole. right?
So does
Oh, Roger
Roddy.
Strong. Yes, so does Roger Strong.
So how do they get 3 wins already?
Roddy's probably wrestling what in Collision?
Makes no fucking sense. It's
I don't
ridiculous.
know. I haven't been paying attention to the feud. I haven't even watched.
All I know is
So
match
I
number
don't even
3
know.
for Adam Cole was this right here, and yeah, let's have Adam Cole pin Kenosuke Takeshita. That's perfect, fucking perfect, Tony.
Because
Anyway,
Whale's gonna get involved.
well,
The
we saw
hell?
the ladies backstage. Jordan Grace, Kalani,
Who's
Jordan, Stephanie.
that?
We're gonna talk to
Oh,
them.
oh,
Be in the mud, be in the mud, be in the mud. He's in the mud anyway.
at least he's. Oh no, we're live. I can't say it. Sorry,
So
pal.
Jordan Grace, Kalani, Jordan, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, and Zaria were speaking backstage ahead of their match, and but they were interrupted by the Meta Girls of Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, who confronted Julia and Vaquer. Maybe something to keep in mind about in the weeks to come. Even though at the same time, I kind of felt like Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend are main roster act as well. So who knows? Walter, anything you want to add to this?
No, I thought it was a funny segment with Stephanie not speaking English at first, and then at the end, she went ahead and said her thing, and everyone understood this time.
Yeah. Being that, Kalani spent time in Michigan, so Michigan State. So, or yeah.
Oh, she's bilingual. That's right.
Bilingual. Yeah, man. I like it. I like it.
Come on, man.
Renee Paquette was interviewing Jay White, and Hangman attacked White and tries to further injure his ankle. Jude Robinson takes a chair from the Hangman, so that White is able to battle back and send Page scurrying into the crowd. White, he being the first person to make Page tap out at Full Gear. So that should be a fun match at Full Gear for the most part. So we'll see how that goes too. Walter, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just building up their match. I like both of them, so I think I'm glad we get to see another match. And I'm guessing this is the rubber match for Hangman. Well, not the rubber match, but this is the match where Hangman gets his win back.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
After this, let me see. Let me go back to NXT here. We had Ethan Page and Ridge Holland versus Bubba Ray Dudley and Trick Williams. And again, nostalgia here, right? Bubba Ray Dudley came out in his ECW, Bubba Ray Dudley attire, right? And for the most part, it was a fine match. Nothing to really go, insane about here. But when it was all said and done here, let me see. Let me find out. There you go. What's it called? Yeah, they rolled them up.
Holland pin Trick.
Yeah, Holland pinned Trick Williams. Yes, Ridge Holland pinned the NXT champion with a roll up. To next in line, maybe at deadline. You never know, man. Or maybe NXT TV, maybe NXT television.
Better be NXT television. That doesn't move me.
It doesn't move
Sure.
anybody. I mean, I feel like a lot of people just aren't moved by Trick Williams at all as him being champion. Like, he's a good look, fine talent. He's an entrance, but then the bell rings.
But yeah, for now, people are saying that about Jey Uso too, so it doesn't really matter as much.
It's exactly. Look at Jay
But
now, though.
I think the thing is probably the challengers. Probably needs better challengers. Like, what are we doing? Why are you giving him Ridge Holland? You're not doing him any favors.
They're not. They're not. After this,
but it was nice. You talked about the table spot.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Okay. I thought you said after this, like you were ending the damn match.
No. So there's a table spot, right? Bubba tells Trick to find the table, and there's no table. And then Devon comes out with the table. They set it up. Before that, they did the what's up and all that stuff, right? And then they don't do the 3D, which is like kind of like really? They do like a spine buster.
Well, it's because it's not Devon doing it.
I know, but still,
I know it wasn't exciting. I get it, but at least it was a table spot.
But yeah, there's a table spot, so there's that.
It's for the crowd, pal.
For the crowd, yeah, to get the crowd happy, get everyone excited for the most part.
And congrats to Bubba Ray, whatever Bully Ray. I mean, he got to wrestle on national TV.
Yes.
So, you know.
Why is ROH on Dynamite? Why is ROH on Dynamite? I haven't, because Tony needs something for the show.
For
It's
real.
Jericho, so that will just do. After this, what else happened here? Let me see here. Christian Cage came out and flanked by security, Nick Wayne, Mother Wayne, and Kip Sabian. He said that he says, oh, but my bad. Before I get to that, I'm what the fuck wrong with me? Chris Statlander was interviewed by Renee Paquette as she's arriving into the arena, and Stab was almost hit by a car driven by Camille. And then Mercedes is shown to be pissed off that her heater didn't get the job done. And then Statlander attacked both women, slamming Camille's arm in the car door and then slamming Mercedes in the hood of the car. And in case you guys aren't aware, in case you guys don't know about this, but it is official, at Full Gear, it will be Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship. You know, the TBS Championship, you know, aka the real women's world title in AEW right now because of who's holding it. So, yeah.
And because who's holding the AEW Women's World title is also mid.
Hey, come on. She's beautiful, but she's mid. Mid and beautiful.
Oh, damn. You're not supposed to call her mid. Come on.
Well, the Reign is mid, but you know what, though? She's beautiful. She's beautiful, okay? She's gorgeous.
What's her title match at Full Gear? We don't even know.
What was that again, Walter? Just repeat that again.
What's her title match at Full Gear? Mariah Mays.
It
might be against Mina. She's
Could
coming
be.
back next week.
Mina? Yeah, you gonna be there, bro?
Oh, man. I'll be mesmerized.
That's a good do, bro.
What?
We saw the fatal influence of JC Jane, Jasmine Nix, and Fallon Henley, along with Cora Jade, who's in the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Percut a promo, who promised to get their hands placed in the air in the victory. So that was cool. We did get Tony D'Angelo versus Nunzio. The match was fine for the most part. It wasn't going to be crazy because, again, you know, did you really think Nunzio was going to walk out as a fucking champion? No.
Why
But
not?
it was fun. And then they all embraced. The family embraced, right? Everyone embraced and all right. So, but like I said, keep your eye on that Luca Crucifino. Though. Keep your eye on him, bro. Keep your eye on that guy. I'm telling you, man, something about him, bro.
There's a little snake in the grass right there. Hey, little boy.
Yeah, but it was good to see Nunzio. You know,
Yes.
still looking insane and stuff.
FBI, man. But also, in case you guys aren't aware, next week on NXT, it will be Adriana Rizzo versus Nikita Lyons. You know, Nikita Lyons happy as all hell to be back. So, of course. What do you mean?
That's why she didn't work. That's why she didn't work last night. She was too busy celebrating.
Getting turned up. You know.
Yeah.
I don't blame her at all. After this, over on the AEW side, Christian Cage came out and he basically came out with the whole family: Mother Wayne, Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian. He says that he believes that Sabian has been doing more for him than some of his other children. Wayne did not like the sound. Did not like the sound of that. Then Hook tries to charge in, but security stopped him. And Christian asked why Taz didn't just say that he was the guy who had him attacked. Cage says he needs a son like Hook. Hook runs through security and then briefly gets the red hook on Christian Cage. Anything you want to add to that, bro? That matters, that cares? No, I really don't give a fuck about it. I'm happy. Look, this is a downgrade for Christian Cage, I feel like, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, him against Hook. Come on, what you got against Hook?
Look, but like I said before, bro, like he's just. I'll be honest. Hook is counting down the days just so he can be the next WWE ID talent, bro. He is counting down the days.
Come on, he ain't gonna be no ID talent. He's gonna go straight to NXT.
Nah, Come on, bro. Him and Zilla Fatu about to kill it, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Him, Javon Evans, they're about to be the feud, bro.
There you
Telling
go.
you. Talk
But
about
yeah,
hook.
this
That is
doesn't move me as well. Kip Sabian being the new Christian's new favorite son. Cool. You really want Nick Wayne to sort of get jealous? Sure, I guess, but I don't really care.
it's fine. Let's see here. Over on NXT, after speaking with Lexis King, William Regal was confronted by the No Quarter Catch crew of Charlie Dempsey, Ren Sinclair, Miles Bourne, and Tavion Heights. Regal suggested that Heights and Bourne should target the tag titles. I think that's cool. Like, hey, the No Quarter Catch crew all going for something, right? That's cool. And also Tavion Heights, he's been on a tear in Pro Wrestling Noah during the summer. So I felt like they should capitalize on that. Do something with them, but that's just one man's opinion. Did you see any of the clips of him in Japan?
I saw a few. I mean, I was already impressed before he went to Japan. I thought that, like, when he debuted, I think he was a jobber to I don't know who he faced. And he has a good, no diddy, he has a good size. Um,
Hey,
as for Snow Diddy,
no diddy.
and he can move, and yeah, I mean, he's potential. So I like that little stable they have going on for sure. It's way better without that, without that weirdo in it. So
Weirdo.
come on, without that.
Weirdo. Who the fuck?
Who without that weirdo in that group? He's not even, the guy that pops up every now and then in my game.
Ah. Okay. Okay, Walter. In the mud.
Is he not? Come on, man.
He is kind of weird. Yeah, he is kind of a weirdo. After this, we saw Alex Marvez interviewing Don Callis backstage. And then he was interrupted. He was interrupted by a rather large man carrying a cell phone with a message from MJF. Max wants Don Callis to take care of Adam Cole for him and gives him his Dynamite diamond ring. So it looks like the Don Callis family will be getting involved in the Adam Cole business.
Whoop-de-doo.
So who's gonna do the honors, bro? Who's gonna be jobbing Adam Cole? Brian Cage or
Lance Archer. Oh,
Lance
yeah,
Archer?
Brian, one of the two. Heads or tails. It don't matter.
Tails, buddy. Heads or tails. From there, we go on to NXT. We saw the vignette of Nikita Lyons, who vowed to steamroll past the NXT Women's Division with Adriana Rizzo next week. I already mentioned that. They have a match next week happening. Ava was met by the tag team champions Axiom and Nathan Frazier, with Ava telling them she would address the state of the tag division next week. They also showed Francine spotted in the crowd, ECW legend herself. Before we get into the main event of NXT, let's get into some AEW real quick. Penelope Ford wrestled Jamie Hayter. No one gave a fuck. It was a whatever match. Jamie Hayter got
Rampage.
It should have been on Rampage. It should have been on Rampage. It should have been on Collision.
Respectfully, Jamie Hayter.
Respectfully, Jamie Hayter. But everyone knows, this should have totally been on Collision. Everyone fucking knows it,
Hashtag AEW Collision. Saturday. Ain't nobody watching that. Come on.
Ain't nobody watched that.
So there was that. Also, we saw that Mina Shirakawa will be there next week. Walter, you should go, bro. See Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, just realized she's gonna be there next week, so
Yeah. We then got the main event of Ricochet and his mystery partner versus Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita. The mystery partner was none other than Powerhouse Hobbs, bro. Turns out they forgot about him. His contract expired with the Don Callis family.
It's so dumb. I'm sorry.
So dumb, so random.
Dumb explanation.
That's how you close your show, knowing you're competing with NXT for one night. This is how you're closing your show. Unbelievable. Somewhere in this match, Ricochet did a moonsault to the outside while standing on the shoulders of Powerhouse Hobbs, which was cool to see. Impressive. All the fuck you want. But yeah, that for the most part. Also during this match, again, just two guys, all four guys just going at it for the most part.
Yeah.
Nothing to go crazy about here, but all you need to know here, basically, yeah, that was the match. Basically,
That was the match.
That
Just
was
a
the match.
nice
Again,
standard tag team match.
yes, nice.
Just the stuff that happened after. I mean, the stuff. It's mostly what happened after, right? After the match.
Yeah, after the match,
that whole chaos happened. Yeah.
Yes, that was chaos. Mark Davis came out to stop Kyle from doing further damage to Ricochet. Brian Cage and Lance Archer came out to attack Mark Davis. Adam Cole came out to neutralize things. He wrestled Takeshita. And next week, right? And Will Ospreay returned to gain a measure of revenge on Kyle Fletcher. Yes, they brought out Will Ospreay to fucking New Hampshire, bro. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Ospreay, he made the trip late. His flight got delayed.
He's growing his hair out. So now his hair's long enough now that he's putting the soccer rubber band in the back of his hair now.
His hairstyle sucks.
Like, bro, bro, if you're in America now, go to a barber.
Wait, but no, he travels every week. He goes back to London.
Brother, while you're in the States, go to a barber, dude. Get a shape up, bro. Get a fucking.
I highly suggest him to stay around. Please don't go to London. Bridgeport is not that far from New Hampshire. So what? 3-4 hour drive. You could.
Do you recommend any good? Do you recommend any good barbers in Bridgeport, Walter, for Will Ospreay?
Oh no, he cannot get a haircut there. That'll ruin it for him.
You imagine Will Ospreay, bro, with a shape up, bro? Can you imagine?
Exactly. That's why he can't get a barber. He can't get a haircut over there.
Imagine him asking for a shape up, bro. Oh, Anyway,
that was AEW Dynamite.
That was AEW Dynamite. No wonder why they lost last night.
Come on, man.
NXT, on the other hand, the main event was Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, and Fatal Influence of JC Jane, Jasmine Nix, and Fallon Henley versus the women, right? Zarya, of Zarya, Jordan Grace, freaking Julia.
You got it.
Stephanie Vaquer, and of course Kalani Jordan. I thought this was fun for the most part. Again, just an all-star team, right, against the other. And what do you know? Zarya hit the F5 on Roxanne Perez for the win.
Wow,
so she's pinned the champion. Yes, huge, bro. She's pinned the champion.
Getting a push already.
She's getting the push, brother. And that was both shows.
Deadline match.
It has to be, dude. It has to be. And that was your Wednesday night war. But again, bro, the ratings speak for themselves, dude. Yeah. It's a November to remember for sure. That's why the title of the show, A November to Remember.
Because this isn't even like the last time they had the war, NXT got 1 million views. AEW got what, 8, 7? Like they were up there. So this is like it's like even, but I think both brands were like, whatever, just put whatever we got out and whatever's number is to whatever number is. Facts. It is a little disappointing for AEW because that is your normal night to go into the 5s like that. Not good. Next week, maybe it gets better. But
let's hope so. For their sake,
it seems like the 6s is their average now.
Yeah. 5, bro. It's terrible. But that's going to be it for us, though, for the most part. Much love to all of you. In case you have not checked out, myself, Big Mike, we were live on Tuesday with the Raw Rundown. Sammy Uso is family all of a sudden. And, of course, on Monday, we did Steve's Kitchen. We talked about Crown Jewel. We talked about the releases that took place between Baron Corbin, Indy Hartwell, and Tegan Knox. So give that a watch as well. And you guys, again, are awesome as always. We love each and every single one of you motherfuckers, bro. We love y'all, as always. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know where can they check you out, bro.
Yep, on X at Hale Walter.
There you go. That's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you all for watching. This has been S.A.N.A.D.A. Something about Dynamite. Something about NXT and Dynamite again. For myself, for Walter, for the gang. This has been S.A.N.A.D.A.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
No Millie.
Oh man, they're lucky to even get close to a Millie. Come on.
They got no Millie. They got no Millie. Hey, they got no Millie. Better go and blame Willie. Hey, better go and blame Willie. Yeah, they got no Millie. They ain't got no Millie. Hey, they ain't got no Millie. Hey, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised what you expect for this to be.